Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Barbara Walters here, reporting live from the MTG Arena forums, where the admin has posted a changelog for the huge new release that was patched in today, so download it if you haven't. It is really big and slow. So let's just get right into this changelog or patch notes, or whatever you want to call it. So all 273 cards from RNA have been added, so that's 259 plus buy a box promo, Planeswalker decks, all that. So it's all the cards. Now get this is interesting. Kind of makes me wonder how they did it for Guilds of Ravnica, because I actually don't remember. Booster packs from, and then parenthesis from again, the store code redemption weekly win rewards. I just realized that is a massive typo. Anyway, do not contain the RNA guild gates, as they do not contain a basic land slot, which is how paper was. If you wanted basic lands from the set, I think you could only get them from like maybe the welcome decks or something, or some weird side product, or like the fat pack, maybe the deck builder's toolkit, but like that was it. I think there was a way to get foil ones. I don't remember. They released so damn many products. Anyway, if you want a guild gate, you have to burn a common wild card on it, which I'm sure at this point quite a lot of people have quite a lot of them. I don't remember if they did that for Guilds of Ravnica or not. I think I just had so many common wild cards that if I did have to redeem one, I didn't care, because I had a pile of like 50 of them. But anyway, that sucks. They should just give them to you. I mean, that's really honestly kind of ridiculous. So guild gates do appear in limited packs, draft and sealed events, because you might want to draft gates. So that makes sense. Also, those are 14 card packs. So new guild theme music, so that's cool. And whenever you play a card with a guild watermark, the music will dynamically and temporarily change to a style for that guild. That's pretty funny. I like that. New visual effects have been added for each mythic in RNA. Oh, I can't wait to see them. And whenever somebody plays a really rare, not commonly played mythic that's currently in standard, it's like, oh good, I finally get to see the animation. And some of them are so cool, like the one for mnemonic whatever, or I don't remember what the hell that thing is with the big skull and all that. It looks so cool. And Star of Extinction, which I'm usually pissed off when people play it, but then at least it's like, oh, look at that animation. So new visual effects for each signature guild mechanic. Oh yeah, that's right, they do that. It's all these things I didn't really notice. Addendum, Afterlife, Spectacle, Riot, and Adapt, so I can't wait to see that. Unfortunately, nobody's playing it because nobody has the cards yet. I mean, honestly, you could literally like drop $50 like right now and barely be able to like fill up your existing decks with upgrades, let alone build a new one. So unless you got $200 burning a hole in your pocket, and by the way, you don't own these cards, let me reiterate that, you're not going to get anywhere very quickly. So Arena meta is going to be really interesting. So for more information, please refer to Ravnica Legion's MTG Arena release notes, which, should I even click it? That has to be where I am right now. So next up, duplicate protection. This is the huge, significant, mathematically enormous change that they have made to the game that they announced months ago. I made a video on it, actually. This is like, people wanted this. This is really a positive step. So if you open a rare or mythic rare card that you don't have 4 copies of, you receive the card. I don't know why they had to say that. At least it's clear. If you would open a rare or mythic card that you already have 4 copies of, the system will automatically replace it with a different card of the same rarity from that set. So basically, they're trying to make it impossible to open a 5th copy of a card at all. And instead of just, oh, vault progress, which is pathetic, honestly, it's so damn slow. I think it's like 80 boosters to open the vault once or something on average. It's terrible. Instead of that, they'll just change it to a different card. I hope that's not how the code actually works, because then as you get to the top, it'll regenerate a result, check it, regenerate a result, check it, and then you'll have to like do it hundreds of times theoretically, or at least like 50 times on average, to actually get a card that you haven't opened yet. And then what are they going to do when you have all of them? Well, they answer that directly in the next point, actually. If you've collected all of the rares and or mythic rares in the set, the card will be replaced with gems. 20 gems for rares, 40 gems for mythics, not gold coins. So you might be able to farm gems just by opening natural packs of a set that you already have all of the rares for, which, I mean, you'd have to have 4 of every rare. I mean, like, you obviously have some money in the game and don't need 20 gems at that point. And it's only a max of 20 or 40 gems per pack, because you can only have 1 duplicate. So it's nice though. I mean, it's gems, it's free gems, whatever. So next up, limited packs. Duplication protection is not applied when you open a 14 card pack in a limited event. You will still see and be able to pick any rare or mythic rare card. If they didn't do this, it would be so rigged and such a disaster. You could steer the draft towards just like the same copy of a mythic over and over and over. That would be bad. So yeah, you can pick it even if you already have 4 copies. Then once you have finished with your draft, the actual picks in your deck's like finalized, or opened your sealed packs, the system will convert any extra copies you may have received. So simple as that. Rares or mythic rares will become gems instantly, whether you have all the rares or mythics in the set or not, I assume, and commons and uncommons will go towards the vault, which is apparently not going away. So that kind of implies that if you already own all the commons or uncommons in a set, 4 of each, that will go to Vault Progress too. I don't think anywhere in this entire changelog they actually say that. So extra copies of cards will still be a part of your limited card pool for deck building and participating in the event. So pretty simple and straightforward. In other words, they just didn't screw with draft and seal just because you have too many copies of a card. Now for individual card rewards, if you receive a rare or mythic rare ICR that you already have 4 copies of, the card will be replaced with gems, whether you own all of the rares or mythics in that entire set or not. So I guess they won't swap it. This is huge, because if you just have 4 of every rare land, every dual land, there you go, and then you open 1 more dual land, it doesn't matter that you don't own every single rare in that entire set, you'll get free gems just for the ICR. That's what it sounds like. So that is absolutely awesome. If you receive an uncommon ICR that's upgraded to a rare or mythic rare and you already have 4 copies of the upgraded ICR, the card will be replaced with gems. So pretty much the same thing. You wouldn't actually know that this happened. Oh no, you would. That's right. If you paid really close attention, you would. So I guess that's why they wanted to say it. There are no exceptions, basically. If you receive an uncommon ICR and you already have 4 copies of it, the card will go towards the vault. So I guess just in all circumstances, everything below rare goes to the vault. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I was wondering if they give us like 10 coins or 5 gems or something for commons and uncommons. I think it's kind of nice that it goes to the vault because, yeah, it slows down progress significantly. But if you think about it, the vault has like mythic and wild and rare wild cards in it. So, I mean, you're taking commons and uncommons and putting them towards way better cards instead of just, oh, I got 20 coins. Oh, good. Once I get to 1,000, I could open 1 pack. So yeah, it'll be slow as hell, but maybe like once or twice a year, you'll like get the vault open if you're playing for free like I do. So anyway, store, the in-game store has received a visual update. It's terrible. I hate it. It's confusing. I hate everything about it. It makes no sense. They took everything that was in a nice ordered category and just blew it all to hell. I don't know who the hell approved that, but they should be fired. The option to change currencies has been moved to the account settings. Well, honestly, a lot of Canadians are holding US dollars in their PayPal, so that actually makes sense. As of January 15th, in-game store prices will now include the value-added tax for players who make their purchases with euros. Yay! The euro price you see in the store will be the final price you pay. You know what? This is why they should just do Bitcoin, seriously. I'm sure that would be illegal because they have servers in Europe, but you know, who cares? Gameplay. Added a new Enter the Battlefield visual effect for the Weatherlight, which is weird because they already had one, and nobody plays that card. That was a great use of staff resources. Creatures will now display a hanger for if this creature would die this turn, exile it instead if affected by this replacement effect. So, I don't know, they probably appeared to get dragged to the graveyard. Like, I pay very little attention to these fine little details. So, you know, Lava Coil, Scorchmark, Cry of the Carnation, or Carnarium, whatever. I think they'll maybe just show it zooming in a different direction or different, I don't know. I don't know what a hanger is, honestly. I think they just mean animation, but maybe it's a hover over effect. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares about the full ruling? I know how these work. When an effect targets a card in a graveyard, if there are legal targets in both the player and opponent's graveyard, the browser now defaults to looking at the opponent's graveyard. That's odd. I don't know why they think that would be a good idea. I mean, as far as I know, Rise from the Grave would target the only valid graveyard by default. So it probably still does that. Like if you don't have a creature, they'll show your opponents. But what they should do is just show both. There's enough room on the damn screen, at least at the resolution I play at. So the all attack option is now enabled even when there are attack requirements or restrictions. Oh, thank God. That was so annoying. And I accidentally attacked with one creature so damn many times, at least months ago. I've gotten used to it at this point. So if it's like this can't attack alone, or at least one creature has to attack this turn, you have to like click it separately, but then you've got to click all the rest. And if you hit where the all attack button would have been without reading that it changed, congratulations, you're attacking with one creature. So if you never had that happen to you, consider yourself lucky. So they fixed that. Sped up the card draw animation when you draw cards from effects in play. Good, they should speed up just about everything in the damn game. So yeah, Niv Mizzet, my God, is that thing slow. Oh my God. So anyway, putting a 1/1 counter on a Johnny's Primate is no longer a May ability. Good. Was it? Wait a minute, was it? I should look that up. Were they actually violating a rule? Oh my God, I'm going to look this up. Well, actually, I suppose I don't have to check because it says, note, this is official errata. The new Oracle text is, whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on it, and the previous text was you may. So, I mean, thank God I don't have to sit there and hit accept every time. I don't think that's why they did it though. But like, what if you didn't want it to get bigger? I mean, there are some circumstances where you wouldn't want a Johnny's Primate to get bigger. Like when somebody says, oh, blow up something this or bigger, or I don't know, it can't be blocked by something larger than this. I don't know if there's even an example of something like that in Standard, but cards like that have existed. So what the hell was this for? Does this affect paper? I mean, they say this is official errata and everything's supposed to be synced up. This is crazy. There was no reason for this. I didn't see anything on Daily MTG about this. I am completely dumbfounded by this. So whatever, let's just scroll past it. It makes no damn sense. Event rewards. The upgrade rates for individual card rewards has been adjusted to balance out the impact of duplicate prevention or protection. So did it go up or did it go down? In some events, the required win-loss I think they mean record needed to receive at least one rare ICR has been changed. Okay, what did it change to? Did it go up or down? God, I'm going to have to check this out in-game, aren't I? For more information, please refer to our State of the Beta. I don't want to. I'm reading this right now. Why don't you just put it in this damn article, you lazy asshole? Or the MTG Arena drop rates page. Okay, I'll get right on that. Not just kidding. I'm doing this now. Direct challenge to resolve issues with abandoned games. Huh? If a player is inactive for more than 17 minutes in a direct challenge match, the inactive player will automatically concede. Oh, please note there are no other timers during a direct challenge match. Oh, that makes sense. So if you're like streaming, there's no countdown timer whatsoever. But I guess, like, if the person, I don't know, decides to be a dick and they just walk away from their computer while you're direct challenging them, you could like crash the game and come back and you'd still be in it, I guess. I guess that's what they're saying. But then, like, why don't you just hit the gear and hit concede? I don't get why, like, they had to do it. Why is it exactly 17 minutes? Where did they get that arbitrary number from? This is so weird. I don't get what they were thinking with, like, any of this. Okay, whatever. And honestly, if I'm in a direct challenge with you and you pull this crap, you're going to have more to worry about than a 17-minute timeout. Let's see. Ranked play. Mythic ranked players will now see their current placement on the match loading screen by their display name during a match. Cool. On the post-match scene and the profile page. Good. I feel like it probably wasn't in those 3 pages. Not that I would know. Please note the Mythic rank displayed on your profile page does not update in real time. Well, then what the hell is the point? I mean, let me just tell you guys, Programming 101, like literally the first month of programming training in intro to like programming. Don't ever show incorrect information on the screen at any time if you can avoid it. So what they did is instead of hiding it, they now show it and just remind you it may not be correct. So they've gone from showing you nothing to showing you purposely inaccurate, knowingly wrong information. That is not an upgrade. That is a mistake. That is basic programming, basic form design. Oh boy, so there may be a delay in updating your current placement even when you refresh the page. Well, honestly, I think people just know in general that your Mythic ranking might change even when you're logged out. So at any given time, anywhere, it might not be accurate. So this isn't the end of the world, but that really was a design flaw. All right, players will now see their opponent's mythic placement on match loading screen, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care about mythic. Okay, mythic ranked players who are not in the mythic leaderboard will now be shown how close they are to reaching it. Who cares? I don't care about mythic. I ain't gonna make it there. This placement may go up or down after game. Okay, great. There's 1,000. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Preseason 1 will continue. Oh, damn. Good thing I went and put in all that effort to get to Diamond. Preseason 1 will continue until January 31st, 2019. Awesome. More information on Preseason 2, ranked, traditional, constructed, changes to limited matchmaking, etc. will be available next week. Cool. So I'm so glad I stayed up to like 2 a.m. a bunch of nights trying to get to Diamond. And then I did because I thought it was ending in the middle of January, which I could have sworn is what they originally said. And now it's the 31st. So thanks for that. The funny thing is now I know I'm not getting out of Diamond. I don't care about getting to Mythic. I probably could with this deck, but it would take like 500 matches and I'm sick of this stupid deck. So I'm just going to troll the living shit out of people in Diamond by playing some just whacked out like left field bullshit. Like they're going to wonder, how did this person possibly qualify for Diamond League? And it's going to be hilarious. So watch for that on live stream. So miscellaneous, they added a safe startup mode when errors are detected during asset loading. You know, like almost every other game made in the last 10 years. Fixed the memory leak that would cause degraded performance when playing for an extended period of time. Okay, I know my computer's fast and all, but I haven't noticed a significant memory leak, so they must really mean an extended period of time. Nice. Clear your variables, everybody, and empty your buffers. Bug fixes. Do I really care about these? I don't know. Not really. I mean, read them yourself. Like, I'm sure these are cool, but it's like, oh, this used to not work, and now it does. Like, whatever. It's cool. So yeah, that's the changes. The biggest significant one is duplicate protection, and I guess the changes to how they did the event rewards right here. So this user on the forum seems to indicate that they went down by a little bit, so whatever. It's probably because you get free gems out of it really easily, so like I'm not gonna trip over that. But I don't know how severe it was because like this table doesn't mean anything to me because I have absolutely no idea what it was before. So anyway, somebody wants to comment that down in the comment section. I know I'm gonna regret that. 1,000 of you are all gonna post it without realizing that the other 999 of you already posted it. So thanks in advance for the extra time I have to spend moderating that crap. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next video.